Okay, so live again. So earlier today we left off. We left off with a recent activity. We did blog posts. An update on the Twitter stuff. So I did some looking, and it's too bad, but like they don't do free. They don't like. I mean, they do a free tier, but I don't know how to access it, and I don't really. It's not that important. So that's too bad. But you know what? It is what it is. We still have the blog and the RSS. So yeah, that's the that's the end of that, unfortunately. But what I was thinking, excuse me. What I was thinking is that we still have a couple more sections to go. So I have to figure this out. But if we look at Peter's README, he's got all these projects here. So we're gonna need to do. We need to use the GitHub API for that. That's kind of what I'm thinking is going to be. We're gonna be doing this stream. And we'll have to do all of this stuff as well, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna. We could make it pull stuff from YouTube, but like, that's that's a lot of work as well. Just because, you know, working with any of the Google APIs is just such a pain. It's not like, I wish it was as simple as like API key, REST call, boom, done. But you know, you have to install their special client and generate like 10 different credentials, and I don't really want to get into all that. So maybe we'll save that for another time. I don't really know. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. So we can do this, we can do this, and then I don't know, maybe we'll even get back into the Rust project, the search engine that I already left off. It's gonna get finished. It's gonna get finished. It will get finished. But I wanted to do this first. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's get started on the GitHub stuff. Because we finished, if you remember, like I said, we got through all of this AI summary here of recent activity and latest blog posts. And we did this top part. So, and I still need to edit this. I don't really like the stuff, so can just kind of keep it as that too, right? Nothing wrong with that. Nope. Oh look, my cat's here. Yeah, I have 2 cats, and one of them is right here. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. I have used the GitHub API before. I don't remember if it requires an API key, but we're about to figure that out. So here we are. Let's see. GitHub API. Let's just check the rate limits first. It's always, usually it has that information in here. So unauthenticated. You can make unauthenticated requests if you're only fetching public data. We will be, so I'm going to make an unauthenticated request. Just easier. So make the unauthenticated request, and let's see, what's the rate limit for this? It's probably going to be fine, unless we have to like fetch every single thing individually. Like that would be a pain. Like we might have to though. I'm going to be honest. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna fetch like my user, and let's see, users, okay, and then users. Also, You might notice that the music I'm playing is a little bit different. Turns out, if you've been following along, the lo-fi music I was playing last time said it was non-copyright, but I didn't get like a strike or anything, but I got like a restriction. So we're going back to no copyright sounds. I don't care what anyone says about no NCS being cringe or whatever. It's, you know what, 2026, more like 2016. So let's see. So /user. I think /user means just like the user, I would assume. Her. So you get you. Whoa, that's I don't like that. That's weird. Get the authenticated user. Yeah, we're not trying to do that. Get a user. That is more like it. So I guess we do /users, and then you fetch that. So that's what I thought it would be. Okay, so let's pull that in here. So we're gonna write a function to. I think we should do a getter. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards, just so we can maybe use the data for other things. So get repos. I don't know, Destin. Let me figure this out. Let's see. Okay, reactions. Hold on a second. Let's figure this out. I'm gonna skip this song though. This one's a little too much. Hold on, I'm new to this. No, don't exit the stream. Let's see. Can anyone help me figure this out? Do I settings? No, that's not what I want. Wait, this definitely works. Yeah, wait, I can send a message. Wait, manage? No. Exiting will not end the stream if it is currently live. Okay, I'm trusting you, YouTube. Let's check it out. Okay, it's not complaining. Maybe I have to go here. And then maybe it will let me then. Yo, thanks for the like, chat. Thanks for the like. Yeah, it says live chat's on. I don't know why it's not letting. Bro, come on. No. Live chat replay. No, I don't want analytics. I want settings. Oh no, this is my, wait, community moderation. Is this like, do I turn this on? I low-key don't know. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. But this is wait, so can you send a message now? Does it work? How do I view my stream again? Do I do like go live and then we'll bring it? Okay, it brought it back. Okay, yeah, had to refresh. Okay. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. Okay. So back to the project. So this is what we're working with. This is what it's given us. Let's see what it's. I don't know what this is actually from the. I don't know what this is going to give us from the API. So let's see here. Just gives us. Oh, we don't even want this. We want repositories. So let's check this out. Okay, so it's just an array. Oh, nice. And this means, so because all of this data is here. Wait, description, hello world. Yeah, okay, because all this data is right here. Because we have the description right here. It's just going to be one request. This is going to be really nice. So So this is going to be really easy. So this is the wrong. This is what we want to use. Okay. And then, okay, so we have this. We're going to just make a request to here. And then I'm just going to format it. Chat, are we on February break in college right now? Is that what's happening? I'm on February break. You don't even need an F string here because it's just my user. Actually, no. I want to put this in a variable. Max. Okay. And then response. Nah. So you're in college right now watching the stream? That's so funny. Oh wait, we need the headers. Can't forget the headers. Eating fries with mayo right now. Honestly, I don't like mayo. Anyone who says they like mayo, I'm sorry. You're just wrong. It's bad. Fries can't get better than that though. I mean, like, no, that's not even a funny joke. I was gonna say you should just put the fries in the bag, but like I should just no. I'm just gonna get out at that point. Okay, so we have the request. We just have to put this in a JSON. There, and then we can get started. So we have the JSON response. So really, all we need is the name, and we need the description, right? So unless, yeah, we need the name and the description, and then wait, then I made it 2 states 4 years in a row. I'm not sure what you mean by that, chat. We're talking about robotics. Is that a robotics reference? I'm such a clown. Anyway, repository. So we're just gonna make a repo class, and we need name and we need description. And this is just gonna be for the projects. Did I spelled that right? Yeah. Okay. So it's just gonna be for the projects. If honestly, I wonder if I can put like a image. Yeah, FTC. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder. So with GitHub repositories, I think you can add an image onto these. So wait, oh, this is not me. That's why. Let's put my name in here. Oh shoot, this is only 26 out of 50. I don't know if that might be only the public ones. Actually, that's probably only the public ones. Yeah, that's probably only the public ones. So that's fine. I thought that was like that was like limiting the ones you can see. Oh, I need to delete some of these. Honestly, I'm just gonna like this is low-key embarrassing that like some of these projects are still in here. Oh, but I can't delete them. Not yet. I'll delete them later. We're just gonna put it in for now, and we're gonna do like an inclusion. So which ones am I gonna include? Well, why don't I take a look at my 50 repositories. I wonder, what if instead Yeah, I'm only gonna put in some of these here. So I don't want all my projects to be included in here. So I'm kind of thinking like I'm gonna have like a list. Oh, that's so gross though, because I'm gonna have to update them every single time. Like, that's, yeah, I don't know about that. Let's just see. Let's look through my projects and let's actually figure out the ones we're gonna include. So, definitely gonna include this one. This Eaglercraft project, this was an interesting one. I mean, I low-key just like kind of finished up with this, but the story is, I started this Minecraft server at my school, and it low-key popped because what I like there were like 20 people playing on it a couple times, and so like people were getting mad at me because the limit reached, because I set the player cap at 20. But I started this server, and the reason why people were playing was because it's Eaglercraft. So Eaglercraft is like, it lets you play Minecraft on the web for free. So I can literally go to eaglercraft.com, and it will, like, you can just play. And so I set this server up, the survival server up, and people joined. And so this is just the plugin for it. And the plugin just like had some like grief protections and like an economy. You can create shops. So that was pretty neat. It's like technically still up. Yeah. So this is that. Deployed with all completely Dockerized. Deployed to my Docker swarm right now. It was on Coolify before. I did this earlier last year, and geez, I'm skipping this. I need like a chill, like a lo-fi NCS playlist, because some of these songs are like this is dated, bro. Like, I'm playing this now, and like they're good songs, but like this is dated. I'm not gonna lie. So okay. So this is this project. I'm just gonna create a new file here. Let's just make a list of like the projects I want to be on my thing. Okay, let's head back. Let's check the next one out. This is not really like a project. This is 100% a project. This is an interesting one. Basically, the idea is you can compile your database schema into an ORM. If you noticed, I actually used it for this project, the Eaglercraft one, to do it. So this is an interesting one. I'm still developing this. It's very early stages, but yeah, this is like, dude, this music is just not. It's just too old. It's too old, gang. Like, this is not. It's okay though. We love NCS. At least it's no copyright. So anyway, so this is FlexORM. Definitely gonna have this in the portfolio. This is an interesting project. I'm gonna have this in the portfolio as well. It was just some analysis I did of Hacker News data. So if you know what Hacker News is, just like a social network. This is the blog post about it. I guess you can go and look at it if you want. But like, this is like this visualizer. So I made this like point cloud of all the posts. So this is, or most of the posts. There's some filtering, obviously, but there are about 140,000 posts, over 140,000 posts that are included in this, and this is all organized by semantic similarity of the title. So and it's categorized. It's all categorized by like how similar they are. So like this is and the different colors are different categories. So this is robotics, brain health, right? So all the health stuff, I guess, is kind of clouded over here. Bio, quantum physics discoveries. So very interesting. Actually, a really fun way to explore like projects that people have made. Yeah, pretty interesting in that respect. So that's that. Definitely gonna include that. Grantley, that's private. That's private. This, no. Oh, this is like kind of cool. So this is just like a Hacker News front end in solid.js. I mean, this is like 4 years ago. Still works, but very clean, very high performance. So awesome. What is this? It's funny. Anyway, so that's solid news. Next project. This doesn't really count. This doesn't really count. Oh, this is kind of an interesting one. I can include this. It's not deployed anywhere, but it's good for now. This is like, so it's a question and answer thing, but you have to, so you can add a bounty to it is the whole idea. You can quote chip in cryptocurrency, and when the person who asked the question marks it as answered, like the person who answered it, then they get all the crypto. So that was kind of an interesting project. Very fun. Came out good too. I didn't get anything though, because it's an MLH hackathon. You only get things. It's basically a random number generator. Let's see. This is not. No. Oh, this was kind of a fun one. Very old though. 4 years ago, yeah. This would just, yeah, it would use FFmpeg if you had it installed, and it would take a video of you like coding, and then it would speed it up. It's like a time lapse. You can just stop it whenever you wanted, and it was pretty interesting. Or just very simple. Literally, this is literally 300 lines, so fun. Oh, is auto YouTube? That's not public. That's definitely not public. Yeah, that's private. I might make that public though. So let's see, next ones. None of these are finished. The only things I can think of are the Pocolifo ones. Yeah, let's do the Pocolifo ones. So that's kind of all my these next ones are my other personal projects, but these, if you can believe it, are even older than those last ones. Like this one, first commit was probably like 5 years ago at this point. God, let's take a look. Over 5 years ago, probably. Let's see, March 1st, 2022. That was like, actually no, that was like almost 4 years ago. Definitely older than that, I feel like. I'm gonna be honest. I probably, this doesn't capture all the history, I think. I had this on my I used to have a GitLab instance to host my code, and I would host it on there, not GitHub, just because I don't actually remember why. But this is Pocolifo client. I used to have, I wonder if we can look in the Wayback Machine, honestly. But I wrote this Minecraft client. Like if you've used Lunar Client in the past, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see if this is even a, like, no, it's not. It's definitely not. I took it down. Wait, can I just view it? I just want to view it. It didn't archive it. What do you mean? It says there's a thing there. Oh no, it's lost to time? That's too bad. Yeah, well, oh, I know, I definitely have it somewhere. It's probably on next ones. But you know, it was like a Minecraft client. You can had some mods in it, but this was my first really big undertaking. I low-key want to migrate this to my own user account, but I'm not going to do that now. So we'll put that there. Really, this was a good one because this had a lot of components to it. Like as you're going to see, jar remapper. This is my biggest, this is my most popular repository. 17 stars. So it's all so old. I gotta update this. But this, I might actually put at the top just because it has the most stuff. But this is just a library where you can give it a jar file and some mappings. If you're in Minecraft modding, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's very simple, or the API for it. But it just reads the mappings and then it remaps the jar using the mapping. So you can just deobfuscate Minecraft binaries, which is very, very useful. So that's that. Noter, I low-key don't want to put, but I kind of do at the same time. I'm going to put it here for now. This was a project that I was working on with a couple peers, and the website's still up. Low-key, I cooked on this website, I think. Not to glaze myself, but like, I mean, just look at this. Look at the animations. Isn't this dope? Like, tell me like you wouldn't buy this. But like this, so this is an AI study note taker. But I'm gonna say this now, and I'll probably say it again. We were first to this. This was us like 3 years ago in 2023, like February, like literally 3 years ago from now, or maybe March or April. We were doing this. You see so many BS AI study tools now on Instagram of like just people pushing them, and we were first. And we could have actually done this, and it would have done, like, this would have taken off. I know it would have, but it just didn't work out. Like, it's a good website, and like it's good. Like, if this could have been a thing, man. So, but yeah, this was like the AI study tool before AI study tools flooded the market on like Instagram. Like, look at this. Like, you would have bought this 3 years ago before everybody ruined your taste in your mouth with AI study tools. So yeah, I guess I'll add this. Put that here, because why not? Even though you can't actually. None of this works, by the way. I'm just a thug. I like that, I guess. But this was like the whole back end and everything. Like, oh my god, we were like we could have had something here. So that's that. Next thing, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is the website here. I might make this public at some point in the future. This is a good project. Oh, and this is the project I was waiting for. Obfuscator. We'll get to that in a second, though. What's this? Oh, this was auto. Yeah, okay. And this was the website. Let's see if we can. This is not going to work. I should probably take this link down. Ew, no. I need to change this. Let's see. Pages. Unpublish, because it's not. I don't even own the domain anymore. Someone bought the domain, and I looked at it. This is unbelievable. If I go to the domain, like someone's selling this for $1,000. Like, oh my god. So, like, I'm not gonna buy it, man. But like, dude, this is not. People don't know how to even spell this. Like, you say Pocolifo, they don't even know how to spell it. So it's not a very valuable domain. Ah, nice. Okay, here it is. Like, just look at how beautiful this website is. I'm not gonna lie. This is another one I just cooked on. Like, look at that. Just, this isn't like prime. Yeah, 2020, dude. That's insane! I was working on this 6 years ago. Jeez, man. Time flies. Wow. Dude, that is wild. 6 years ago? Wow. Oh my god. Anyway, this was my first big undertaking. I'm still proud of this project, even though it's not a thing anymore. Yeah. Let's see. Dude, I have to get a good NCS playlist. These songs are way too old. Anyway, so these are the next kind of big projects. I'm low-key deleting that. I don't think it's actually, no, I should keep it. I need to have something for now. So these two projects were kind of the next two big ones that I was working on. Oops. This Minecraft Gradle, this is like, again, if you know how to do Minecraft modding, this is like, basically it just gives you a environment to build Minecraft mods and work with Minecraft code is essentially what it does. And you needed this to be able to make a Minecraft client like Pocolifo. So that's the why behind this. This one is an obfuscator, so it takes your code that's well written and scrambles it. Basically, that's its whole job. Make it unreadable, so people can't. You can release the code, but people can't. People don't know how to edit it or anything. So that's the whole point of this, and this is another huge undertaking. It only says 26 commits, but if we look at the insights, this is going to say a couple thousand lines probably. No, this is not accurate. This is not accurate. Wait, why were there visitors? It must have been me. Let's see, commits. Wow, just for me? Oh, it's because this is in the past year. We need to like go back like 5 years to even see anything. No. This is annoying. Anyway, you can look at this. I promise you that like this is thousands. They're probably like, I think it's like 8,000 actually. LOC. So. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, those are the projects I think we're gonna include. I've been yipping about these for a minute. Dude, this is way too old. Okay, this song I might just put on loop, because good song and it's good background. Dude, I used to watch Clash of Clans videos, this guy named General Tony, and without fail, every single video he made it had this exact song in the background, without fail. I just think it's hilarious. So, okay, so we have these projects. What we'll do is, see, this is the odd one out. which is annoying. We have these projects. So what I was originally thinking is we'll just pull them from the GitHub API, but like at this point I don't see the value in that, because like what data is going to be updated if I'm just going to be choosing the projects anyway, kind of thing. So until I figure out a better solution, I think we're just going to like low-key write them in here. So, or let's see, what does he have? Yeah, current projects. Okay. We'll say, oops, we'll say featured projects, I guess. Okay, so we have emoji, link, and then punchy description. So this is going to be number 1. We'll do older projects. Other projects. This is going to be in there. 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 Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So let's just pull. And just do this. Jar files. Java obfuscator. Java bytecode. Java bytecode. Obfuscator. Just works. Stylize with some lowercase. With novel obfuscation techniques. There are some interesting ones that I came up with in there. I'm not gonna lie. Like there was there's a pass in there, I think, for hiding all the files, because there's a thing where you can just set. So this is some niche knowledge. Like I'm dropping this. I'm gonna ungatekeep this. So what you can do, so the Java runtime doesn't care if a class file is a folder or not. So you can have it, where is it? I think it was this one. Yeah. Fake classes. You can rewrite this to be not only an archive, but you can make this a file as well. You can do all sorts of crazy, this shouldn't work. Like it's no longer a file. Oh, this is just a fake class. So what you can do is you can add a slash to the end of the class file name to make it appear as a folder, and so that hides it from a lot of deobfuscation tools. But the Java runtime still reads it like normal. It's ridiculous. It's weird. And so what I did is I would have this pass here to just turn everything into a folder, change like random CRC signature, like a random entry time, random compress size. It does not care, but it would just mess up everything else. And then after it did that, it would just add a bunch of garbage classes to the to the file, because you just could. Like, it's pretty wild the stuff you can do. Like, this is some niche stuff. What's some other niche stuff? Synthetic, everyone knows about that. String, that's kind of niche. Not really. Yeah, you can look at this. There's all sorts. It's really, this is a really interesting project. There's just no market for it, unfortunately, I don't think. Major players, Zelix Class Master, and there's another one called Skidfiscator. Skidfiscator is the actually good one, and it's open source for them. It's like, there's an enterprise version. Skidfiscator is the actually good one, though. Zelix Class Master is like the old enterprise edition. But yeah, if you're interested in like niche bytecode stuff, you should check out the Java runtime and obfuscating and all that stuff, because it gets really interesting really quickly. Cool. So we have that. And then we can just copy and paste. Or just view an interactive semantic physics. Bro, physics. So we had our final. No, that was a while ago. We just had our first E&M test. It was very mid. I think I got like, I don't remember what I got. I don't think he doesn't even give the grades back. That's why I don't know. It was so mid. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta lock back in that class. I mean, I am locked in, but it's just getting very abstract, and so I have to put more. It's just making me think quite a bit, I guess. But it's not easy. Like, the thing about physics is the expectations are so low on the exam. Like, I think it's like you can get a 55%. You can get half the questions wrong, basically, and still get a 5. Like, that's ridiculous. So we just finished, let's see, Gauss's law was really the last big topic. Conductors in equilibrium, that was a big one. That kind of stuff. Coulomb's law was like not even on the thing, which was disappointing because that was the simplest part. Gauss's law is really cool though. The 3 proofs with it that we did were like, or not proofs, but like Gauss's law in 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimensions. That was really, that's why I love physics, because yeah, you get a 4, like that's unbelievable. So yeah, it's just messed. Like that just doesn't make sense, at least to me. That like, and you know, my teacher says this too. Like, why would you have a test that like you can fail half of it and still do well on? Like, and so he has a philosophy that like, you know, we don't get like a huge boost from that. Like you have to, in my physics class, like your unscaled grade is basically your scaled grade unless you did like really, really bad. Oh wait, so you're taking it again in college? Yeah, Hirsch, yeah. Yeah. Yes, Hirsch. Okay, interactive semantic map of Hacker News. posts from 2025. What was the unit, or what were you tested on in the midterm for E&M? Not fun. No, it's like, it's not like not fun. It's just not easy. Like, it's by far the most, it's, you know, you're not gonna get the topics first. Gauss law, voltage, and some query questions. Oh yeah, we did voltage too. I'm still a bit fuzzy on voltage. So, you took mechanics last semester, right? Okay, so Stack Overflow, but with cryptocurrency bounties. Anyone can chip into and win. Word. You took College Physics 1. What's the difference between that and mechanics? Or is there a difference? Algebra-based mechanics. Okay. So it's like sophomore year physics. But in college, right? Or nah. Yeah, that's great. I don't have a delay on my stream, but it appears as if I do. It's low-key just lag on my home network, probably. Like, I set there to be no delay. I remember that very specifically, because I don't need a delay for this. Like if I was playing like a game, then probably I'd add a delay. But like, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I don't have a delay on this. Yeah. Just lag. Just lag. They got big. Let's see, let's add some links to these. Oh, I need to add FlexORM. What do I have as the tagline for that? Build, let's see, what should the tagline be for this? Define your schema. Define your database schema. Get validation. Migrations. And a complete native ORM instantly. native client with automatic auto validation and migrations. Migrations and data viewer. This is, of any of the projects that like I gotta work on, it's low-key this one. It's just such a pain. It's like it's like definitely one of the most useful projects that I've made, but the problem is most of it is just working with like text templates. College decisions. Okay, so far, accepted. So early action results. So accepted to RIT, accepted to Northeastern, but London scholars, accepted to UMass Amherst, and accepted to WPI, and then rejected University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, and deferred Georgia Tech. So that's the results. All comp sci major, by the way. Straight up comp sci. Probably a mistake that I did that, but you know what? This is what I want to study, so. So yeah, we're waiting for regular decision schools to come out. They'll be out like, I'll have all my decisions hopefully by like April time. So. Was the one I was hoping for. Well, I'd love to go to Stanford, but that's a long shot. I'd love to go to Stanford because I have my reasons why too. I think I really like the just build it culture they have at Stanford. Like people just like build things, like build projects and stuff like I'm doing right now. And I find being in like that kind of environment where like you're around such talented people who are building things and making startups and getting out there, I find that really inspiring, and that's a place I want to be in and work with. And it's in a great location as well. Can't forget that. They have really interesting. They have some really interesting things on campus too. Like they are one of they're like the only school I think that I know of that is like really into. Like I can bring this up right now because I find this so interesting. Like they have they do a lot of like computer science and like volunteer work, and I love volunteering. If I like didn't have to work, I would just volunteer, and do this stuff, but I'd volunteer as well, doing whatever I could, like computer science wise, just meet, because it's good work and you meet great people, like good for the world, actually make an impact. But anyway, at Stanford they do a ton of this stuff. I've not seen other places doing this. They have Cardinal Service, which is literally it's an entire center for getting out there and volunteering and doing this stuff, and I find this so inspiring. But I'm not gonna get in, unfortunately, so it's too bad. More realistically though, UMass Amherst isn't a bad school. I think that it gets a bad rep, but I think it's actually a much better school than people would like to admit, at least who are from Massachusetts. Um, yeah, that's my 2 cents on UMass Amherst. But the thing is though, like I applied, so a lot of people applied to, like, a lot of my I don't get this. This is one thing I don't understand. A lot of my friends applied to schools that like they genuinely don't want to go to. And they're like, "Yeah, I'm just doing it so I'll have options." And it's like, "Okay, fine, but like you wouldn't even go there." And like, "Yeah, you're right." So I'm like, "Bro, why'd you spend the 50 to $100 on the application and the time to do the application? Like if you're not even going there anyway." Like I don't get the logic behind that. So I'm willing oh, all the buildings were old? Fuck. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I don't want old buildings, but like honestly, but it's like it's honestly a great school. Even so, I need to, that's the one thing though. I'm visiting UMass Amherst later this year. Because I haven't actually visited it. I visited some of the schools. So like the way so here's how I approach college applications. Like, like I said, I only applied to schools that I actually wanted to go to. Yeah, I did that for UPIT, and the reason I didn't, yeah, I almost applied to MIT, and then I did the exact same thing as you, and I was like, I don't think I would actually do well there. Like, supposedly MIT is like, obviously it's MIT, but you know, because I think partially because it's MIT, it's very high pressure, just like all of these schools though. But that's just I don't know, the rep that MIT has in my. I've just heard a lot. It feels like I've heard a lot more people saying that MIT is like it can be a bit of a pressure cooker more than other schools. I don't know if that's true, but like I was gonna apply and it was like an entirely different application, and like MIT is a school I'm straight up not getting into. Like I just don't even have a chance, I think. And like I wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't the right choice for me, so I didn't apply. But yeah. So yeah, I only applied to the schools that I actually would go to. Because otherwise, I'm low genuinely just wasting my time applying to schools I don't want to go. I'm wasting my time and my money applying to schools that I don't want to go to. So I didn't do that, even though a lot of other people did. So I applied to less schools than a bunch of people I know because of that. So I don't know if that, I mean, I think it was the right thing for me to do personally. But if I were to do this again, I would, the number one thing I would have done is I would start earlier. Did I have a college coach? No, I did not. Dude, so this is a funny question because like I don't, like, so many people at my like so many people have like a college counselor. And you know what? Here I am. I just did the process myself. Like, I searched. I did all the research online. I learned how to write essays and what makes a compelling application and all of that. I had to learn that. I didn't have anyone else to teach me. I relied solely on myself, my like my school guidance counselor, and my teachers, and that was it. Again, very unconventional for applying to top schools, but I'm gonna merge these. I don't like having them as two different things. Very unconventional for applying to top schools because so many people are like so uptight about like it needs to be like shipshape, and it does, but you also need to be you, and if you can't be you in the application, I just think that's a loss, or it just makes it harder. So I'd love to go to, you know, a top school like Stanford, but you know, ultimately the decision is in their hands, and I'm just gonna play the cards that I got. So it's honestly, this whole process has been the most stress I've ever, like the most stress I've had, like continuously, like it's been a very stressful process. I was not prepared. Again, I would have if I were to do this again, I would have only applied to schools that I actually wanted to go to. I did that, so props to me. But I would start earlier as well. I started like end like August, and that was honestly not enough time. Or at least it would have been less stress if I had started a bit or quite a bit earlier. So yeah, let's put this through chat. Let's add some emojis. I don't want to do this myself, and this will be faster. So add some emojis. Add one emoji to each. Loki, if you know where you want to go and what you want to do, it's not necessary. It was helpful for me since she yeah, practically wrote all my essays. Yeah, that's what I heard. That there's a lot of that. I've also heard the opposite, which is funny because I've heard people saying, like, I've heard people say to me, like, I was paying for a college counselor, and like, mind you, college counselors, like, if you look up how much they cost, it can be an obscene amount of money. Like, I know one college counseling company, like, if you want in, it's like 15,000 all, like, for like it's ridiculous, like an all-in-one package. Like, oh my god. So I've heard people saying, like, you know, really, really expensive, and they don't do, and apparently I've heard people saying they don't do anything even though they've paid for it, and it's like, oh my god. Like, we can add to. That was a big thing that my college coach advised me on, that we started meeting end of sophomore year, and it helped me get some of the stuff generally done. Yeah, I should have gotten started on it earlier like that. But, you know, the thing about college that I don't think people want to admit is, like, if you are the right type of person, you're going to find the avenue that's for you anyway, right? Like, if you, like, here's an example. CEO of Napster. I don't know if this, wait, no, not CEO, founder of Napster, right? I'm like 95% sure. Yeah, his education is just high school. He didn't even go to college, and he's very very successful. Like, so I think there's people who want or who need college, or I think a lot of people can benefit from an education, but I don't think you need one. I want one. I want to learn. I'm a curious person, and I think going to college and studying something is gonna, I think I will learn a lot about myself and about the world, and I value that. My friend's college coach was like that. They met once every now and then, and they got nothing done. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like just go at that point, just like go on like Better Business Bureau and report that business. Like, I'm just saying, I would not take anything like that. See, okay, so current projects, what I'm doing, connect, that's what we need. We need recognition. We can do this. I'm gonna put this connect right. I like the top though. Definitely, if I had the option to stay in school forever, I would. You would stay in school forever? Dude, forever's a long time. Like, I think school has... like a time that it's... No, it doesn't have like a time. I think that, you know, at some point you gotta... Or well, actually no. If I could, would I go to school forever? I don't think I would. I think I want to work and build something. Like, I love learning. I love being curious. I love just trying things out. But I would totally like. I would want to go to school for some time. Learn a bunch, meet a bunch of people. You know, I want to do some research in college too. I have some ideas. I don't know if that. Yeah, I want to do all of that, but I think it has like a time limit almost. If it's paid for, I've even debated teaching. I would totally be a teacher. I would so be a teacher. Like, the problem is, I don't think teachers are paid enough in most places in the world. Like, teaching's a hard job, man. Or being a good teacher is hard. So I would totally teach like computer science though. I would teach intro to computer science classes 100%. I would teach harder computer science classes 100%. I would teach. I would teach, because like teaching, I feel like teaching is such an, it's like it's more than important. Like, it's, you're currently doing some research in your dorm. What research, if you don't mind me asking? Bring up we gotta bring up simple icons again. Get these icons in here. So YouTube, boom. And then, oh, and this is the wrong thing. This is my Twitter. I have trapped a stink bug in a plastic bag with some beef jerky and seeing how long it's gonna live. Bro, that is. I'm awaiting. I'd love to read the paper when it comes out. I'd love to read that, the scientific publication. Why is this not showing underscores? This is like concerning me. I want it to show the underscore. figure that out in a minute. For the time being, let me bring this down here for 1 minute. Yeah, okay. I don't have all the socials, but where is this? YouTube. I don't know how it got in my dorm. It was in 20s last week. I mean, dude, it's a dorm. Like anything can happen in the dorms. This is like I'm feeling like this is a bit crowded up here, honestly. I understand why he has this lower. So I think I'm gonna put this lower too. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens if you search up my name. I know I have a few things published about me. Let's see, awarded for student tiering, or for contributing to Actually, I should put probably my biggest accomplishment. National History Day. National History Day. National History Day. National finalist. Outstanding. And outstanding. Tree award. This is like, I think there's like 500. There's like, no, there's 10 national finalists for a website, but like there's about 500 I think total. This is low-key looking like my college app here. I was a wrestler from Utah. Oh yeah, I see this. Flow wrestling, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that's not me. Google says no, I don't know, man. Google says I'm a student, volunteer, and developer, so known for building automation software for local nonprofits, so okay. Awarded, let's see, software developer or student software engineer, student volunteer software engineer. I'm honestly selling myself a bit short here when I say this. This is the truth. Like, I was this, but like, you know, for my category, I was actually more like 10. I was in the top 10. top 10 for my, so I'm gonna say it's like top 10 for category. I wish I could say something like this. Someday. Someday. RT Computing Award. Awardee. Is that the phrase? Oh, this is the other, yeah, I should put this too. This and this. I promise you though, you're not gonna spot me in this picture. At this link, you're not gonna spot me. Not possible. I look much different now. Thank God. Let's see. I think this is about or bunch. So. Let's see, what else? Regionals first, states. Second, teacher award, or best project, year, best one, and best website. I think they said like we're one of the best they've ever seen or something like that, but it's not that important, I don't think. Plethora of other awards. Nice. Okay. So that's kind of that. So this is kind of the thing. We just need to do GitHub Actions now. That's really and publish this on GitHub, or not publish, but like update. So let's get that done. We can delete this. We don't need this anymore. Oh, and we need the summarizing model too. Ew. Yeah, I'll just use Gemini. Actually, low-key, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just have it pull. Like, the blog posts are enough, I feel like. I don't think it needs to be that special. So just have this run like once a day or something like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. .github actions update.yml. Anyway, Yeah, so this is kind of it. I think we can go back to the Rust project after this. I look, you need like a picture. I'm feeling like a picture might be a nice to have in here. If you can't tell, I'm a bit of a I can be a bit of a research nerd. It's basically a research competition. We interviewed, like it was mostly me. I'm not gonna lie. But this is a pretty big project. Okay, so let's just have a chat do this. Draft a GitHub Actions workflow to run a Python script that outputs my GitHub personal README file to cd out, then update the README, commit the changes, and push them. Do this daily if there are any changes. Yeah, okay. Nice. Let's just do a quick check. So, daily at 3, allow manual, sure. Content's right, yep. This isn't really that important. Oh, yeah, we do need requirements. So we can just add this. This is simple. I'm gonna delete this, or I'm gonna delete both of these old ones. And let's do this. Yeah. And then we need the requirements.txt. So requirements.txt is just it's basically a list of all the extra libraries that you're using in a Python project. So you can see here, data classes, datetime typing they're all part of the standard library, but request, BS4, and dateutil, those are all extra packages. So we have to say that we're actually using them in here. I think it's Beautiful Soup 4 is the actual package name, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's just double check. Yeah. And then dateutil is the other one. What? Where's this from? Site packages, dateutil. Let's see. Do a pip list. Let's check. So dateutil. We define D. F G D DNS. Date parser. I think that must be what it is, right? Sounds like it. Date parser. No. Let's see. Python dateutil. Parser. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I guess it's Python dateutil. Yeah. Okay, neat. So we can add this in here. And let's see, so this should just put this here. Install dependencies, yep. Generate README. So this should be Python 3 auto update.py readme. Yep, check for changes. And then, okay. I've never seen this before. GitHub Actions bot commit. I didn't actually never knew about this. Or I've seen this in use before, but I didn't know if it was like a special email or anything. Alright, let's... This is gonna, yeah, it's gonna mess me up. Let's close that. Don't need Olama anymore. Let's do a quick run. Yeah, this looks like it's working, so if I did like readme.md. This is not doing, oh, because wait, what? This is not making any sense. It's like using the thing from the Git history. So this is definitely working, because it's literally in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go with it. Let's see what happens. Yodo. Update README with auto updating. Oh boy. Push that. All right, neat. Let's check this out. Hey, look at that. That's nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. Except my I just didn't put my personal website on here, I guess. Yeah, let me do that, and then we can. I think that's pretty much this project all done. So I'm thinking this is going to be website, and this is going to be just Maxwell. I think this is gonna. I don't know why. Just put this as x.com. Yeah. Neat. And then this is that. Yeah. Okay. And oops. No. This. Okay. Maxwell.com. Web, maybe? Is it gonna let me? Oh no, it's not gonna. It's probably complaining at this. No, it's not. So, what is the problem? If this is not working, yeah, so that works. I just need to use simple icons. Let's see, web. Or maybe internet. How is now, like, well into college, how does it compare to high school? Harder, easier? Do you have more time on your hands, less time on your hands? How does it compare in that respect so far? Web. I can't believe it's not like a web. We blog. You can use the blogger icon. Like, I guess. It looks kind of old though, just because, well, I'm biased because bloggers not the fave. Definitely have more free time, but I'm doing a lot less outside of classes than I did in high school. Ah. So would you say you're more focused on what you do, or you're just like, or is it, because like you take fewer classes at once in college, right? Like you take like maybe 4 or 5, right? Am I correct for that? No. More gaming and scrolling. Ah, love it. Sign me up. That looks nice. Okay, this should be it. Yeah, I'm taking 5 courses this semester. Yeah. That's less than like 7, plus a bunch of filler time. I think I'm gonna change. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna put this here so it stands out, and then I'm gonna put this under like skills or something at the bottom, since apparently they say having this in like your resume is like practically worthless. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy my about me. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna have the auto update steal it right from this page. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. About me. Oh, nice, and it's in Markdown. So it's gonna copy paste really. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. So let's see, format, about me, posts, list, post. If I have one tip above all others, invest in your bed. Having a comfortable bed is so nice. Duly noted. Having a nice bed is so nice. There is nothing better than just sleep. Nice pillow, never feel mattress, cover. Yeah, can't get better than that. Like honestly, what more would you want? Like that's great. This is such a terrible way to do this, but it's what's gonna happen. But we are gonna raise lookup error. Post not found. My family would make fun of me since I would go from store to store trying different pillowcases and then laying down. No, that's a good day. See, like, because you don't. It's like reading a book, or it's like going to the library to read a book. Like you don't even have to own it. You just take it for like however long you want. You can read the entire book in one sitting, and you never have to buy it. That's an underrated method, I think. Just reading books at the library. I do miss being able to sprawl out in my bed, though. Is your bed, like, smaller than it usually is? Question mark? Here's what we'll do then. I do that at Barnes & Noble. Yeah. I think it's underrated. It's WinXL. Okay. See, so issue is right now that the about me, when it's formatted, has these links which are local to my website. And what I'm going to do to fix it is I'm just going to go into the source, and I'm just going to add the full thing here. This should be it. Yeah, this is me. So this is total speculation. So this is me. I don't know when this was. This was probably like 2014, 2015. Disney. I swear, like on my life, this is Seth Bling in the background. Like on my life. I don't know if you know who Seth Bling is. He made a lot of Minecraft stuff. Like Minecraft, let's see, Seth Bling. Yeah, I even searched this up because I was low-key curious. This guy, dude, he's so cool. Went to Caltech. Is so funny. I didn't even know. Like, Caltech's a crazy school to get into. Like, no one gets in there. Not again, one of those schools that I didn't apply to. Wouldn't be a good fit for me. But I swear, like this is definitely Seth Bling at Disney World, like on my life. Anyway, so yeah, problem is just that these are they're not pointing to the right thing, but now they are. So if we commit add source update links in about me to be absolute. I should there, and then that means this should be good after. I need to push that, and then that will deploy in a couple minutes, and then this will update. Hold on, we can see what the rendered version looks like. I'm gonna move the connect below here though. Have all the badges and Actually, no. I kind of want the badges up top. Because then it's like you want to keep scrolling because there's like a bunch of badges and everyone loves badges. Who doesn't love badges? Like a zillion. Oh, hold on. I'm not. I'm on the template. Whoops. Who doesn't like all of these badges? Like, aren't they awesome? You a Tame Impala listener? No, I am not. Unfortunately, I'm not a Tame Impala listener. I've heard that. I've listened to some of his stuff. I think. I don't know. He's just not. I don't know. I haven't. I have no reason to not listen to him. Honestly, I just haven't listened to enough of his stuff, I guess, to really have an opinion. I don't know. Should I listen? Is he that good? Let's see. Did this deploy yet? I think this probably should have. Yes, it did. Okay. Let's check this out. So this should be this project complete. Yeah. I think I'm gonna move this about me though, because like low-key having the blurb at the top is like, it's a lot. Move it here. Yeah, about me. Nice. This is looking good. All right, let's hit publish. Yeah, honestly, I haven't listened to half his stuff. I just feel like a few songs that I listened to, and he's going on tour and going to be Boston, July. Oh, I have never. This is a fun fact about me. I've never gone to a concert before. Like an actual like paid, buy the ticket, going to Boston, going to wherever concert. Never. Definitely someday though. I don't know. I just haven't. I don't listen to anyone who's like so good that I don't listen to anyone who's so good that like I need to go see them. Only artist who would be like that would be Vice Tone. That's technically a duo. That's like two people. So yeah, this looks good. This is a bit stale though, I gotta be honest. We'll keep it like that for now though. I'm gonna low-key drop this as a pin, and I'm gonna put there's a lot of stuff here. We'll leave it like that for now. Oh, flexible RAM, that's what I was thinking. Neat. I'm gonna move this here though. Taylor Swift eras. There's so many people talking about that. Was that any good? Nice. This is good. This is all good. Alright, so this is this project done. And let's just run the actions pipeline. See if that works. Then we'll wrap the stream up. Wait, did I? No way I did this wrong. Oh my god, I'm such a dummy. I put it as actions and not workflows. Oh, I'm cooked. Naming mistake or accident. I'm not sure. I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan. I don't have anything to compare it to, but she was performing for a really long time. It was fun. That's good. As long as it was fun. Alright, let's see what this does. No, no way. Oh, that's so lame. XML, I gotta find. This is so lame, oh my god. This will be a quick thing though. This is just like missing a dependency. Yeah, LXML, that's what I thought. This should be it though. Okay. Let's see. Do we is the thumbnail for this the stream any good? I thought I cooked with this personally. I made it just before. I thought this was so funny. I just gotta remove the black bars. I thought this was so funny. I made this myself. I don't know, I thought this was kind of genius. Kind of got like the Mr. Beast, like hour whatever going on up here. The blur in the background, the coffee shop I thought was thought that was hilarious. I don't know, I got a kick out of making this. Or actually, I should just pull up the source. Let's see, I didn't run this, did I? Yeah, that's updated. Run. Yeah, I thought I was so funny with the thing. I thought this was hilarious. It came out good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought this was funny as hell. I got a kick out of it. It's cool, you should put some engagement bait on the computer screen. Yeah, you're right, low key. I need to put like... Oh, what do I need to put? I gotta put like some like error or something. Maybe not an error. Maybe an error. Help me post not found? Bro. That's like the last thing that should happen. Because if that's not working, then this isn't working, but it is. Oh, that's so bad. That's so buns. It must be because this is coming from like a GitHub Actions URL, or I mean a GitHub Actions thing, and it's not allowing it. So I need to configure this on Cloudflare real quick, probably. It definitely just got blocked. I don't know how this is like, I don't know why this is an issue that it's having. Like, this is genuinely the last issue that it should be having, I feel like. I guess we have to Google a little bit. Let's see. I've heard pages blocking GitHub Actions requests. No, I'm not doing a self-hosted runner. No way. Let's see, what is it? How is it doing this? I look, you don't feel comfortable doing that. Or doing what this guy's suggesting here. I do want to get to sleep early, so this is a problem for next time. Except next time we're probably gonna be going back to the search engine. I'm not gonna lie. But this is really annoying. Let me just see what is this actually doing? It's just adding a page rule, so I mean, I can do that. I don't know why I need a GitHub action to do that for me. Dude, this is so OD. Like, I don't know, man. I guess the alternative is like, the alternative is I move this to like another repository that has access to. Yeah, this is a problem for another time, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. It's low-key 35 minutes past my bedtime. It low-key is for me too. I'm trying to get to sleep early because I'm like so used to the school schedule with like waking up at a specific time that I just can't break it. So we're gonna get to sleep early. We're gonna end the stream. Check back tomorrow. And thanks for watching, Destin. You're a real one. All right.